So, you've finished Ghost of Yotei, or maybe you haven't yet and are just curious about what happens after the credits roll. Is there a new game plus? Can you keep exploring Azo after the story ends? And does the world itself change once the final mission is complete? We're here to answer those burning questions without spoiling the main story. That said, there will be some light open world spoilers ahead. Let's start with the big one. No, there is currently no New Game Plus in Ghost of Yotei. After finishing the main story, you'll return to the same open world you had before crossing the point of no return, where you choose between wrapping up Atsu's revenge or spending more time preparing. Once the credits roll, you can freely continue exploring, collecting, and finishing any side content you missed. It's worth noting that Ghost of Tsushima didn't launch with New Game Plus either, but got it later via update. It's possible Ghost of Yotei could follow the same path, but for now, there's no New Game Plus option. Once the story concludes, you'll return to Azo as if the final mission never happened. The world continues on, Saito's outlaws will still hunt you, small patrols roam the roads, and you'll occasionally see attacks on key locations like the Old Inn or the Oshima coast.
She is but a woman, and she will die by our hand. Look at her.
When you hear the beating drums, that means an outlaw raid is nearby. Your cue to strike back and help the people of Azo. Your bounty will also be at its highest, meaning bounty hunters are even more eager to track you down. Outside of that, most of the world remains the same, but there's one wholesome twist. All the animals you rescued throughout the game now appear in the Sanctuary Grove in Teshio Ridge, where you can visit them anytime. Beyond that, you're free to continue finding animals, shrines, charms, hot springs, vanity gear, and more. Basically everything you didn't finish before the finale. You can still liberate enemy camps, complete side quests, and of course, trophy hunt. If you're going for platinum, there's plenty left to do. You'll need to find, collect, and complete a lot of stuff. Luckily, our interactive map has the locations of everything you need, and keeping it handy along with its checklist option as you play is the fastest way to a platinum. However, you can also make trophy hunting easier by learning certain Shamisen songs that will help you locate key activities. There are 3 songs we recommend learning before trophy hunting. The Song of Well-Being, located at the Shamisen practice in the Ishikari Plains, which will help you discover hot spring locations. The Song of Spirit, located at Master Hijiro's garden in the Yotei grasslands, will help you discover bamboo strikes. And finally, the Song of Shrines, which will aid you in discovering shrine locations. The Song of Shrines is the trickiest to find. To learn the song, you'll have to talk to a random settler who will join you when you set up camp. It may take multiple attempts, but he'll eventually join you to talk about the Shamisen and then teach you the Song of Shrines. It's completely random, getting this NPC to join you and teach you the song at your camp. Unfortunately, you'll need to just keep camping until he shows up. Just fast travel around and keep camping in different regions until he appears. Once learned, playing these songs will cause the guiding wind to point you toward each activity, saving tons of time. Finding all hot springs will max out Atsu's health, especially useful for the Unrivaled trophy, earned by defeating Takezo. The fight's a challenge, so you'll want that health boost. Completing all shrines, bamboo strikes, and hot springs nets you one of the game's most involved trophies, Body, Mind, and Spirit. And collecting every Shamisen song earns you like mother, like daughter. One of the tougher trophies is tied to the Nine Tails puzzle boxes, which are found at Kitsune altars and enemy camps across Teshio Ridge in northern Azo. Clear out these camps as you go and check around each altar and nearby altars of reflection. You'll often find puzzle boxes there. If you've made it this far, chances are you've loved your time in Azo, and there's still plenty to do after the story ends. Between tracking down collectibles, finishing side quests, or simply exploring with your animal companions, Ghost of Yotei's world stays alive long after the credits. For more tips, guides, and trophy help, check out our growing wiki over at IGN.com. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.